Your eating disorder convinces you that restricting, binging, or purging will solve your problems. They can't. But the coping skills in this video may actually help you. Hi, I am Dr. Kiki Fehling, psychologist, author, and expert in dialectical behavior therapy, or DBT. Eating disorders often come along with lots of painful emotions. In this video, I'll be teaching you 3 DBT skills that can help you cope with the emotional crises and impulsive behaviors common in recovery. One thing to point out, eating disorders are super diverse and super tricky. Full DBT therapy may be more helpful for you than just these skills. I'll tell you more about that at the end of the video, but for now, let's talk about the skills that may be able to help you right now. Number 1, self-soothing. When the idea of comfort involves punishing your body, this skill offers a gentler alternative. Many people with eating disorders turn to eating disorder behaviors as a way to cope with feelings of disgust, guilt, anger, or overwhelm. Binging, purging, and restricting can start to feel comforting, but these behaviors also harm your body. A key part of recovery will be rediscovering how to take care of your emotional pain in gentle and nourishing ways instead. So, what can you do? The DBT skill of self-soothing helps you cope with emotional pain by physically comforting yourself using any of your senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch, as well as temperature, pressure, or movement. You could try more stereotypical self-soothing activities like taking warm baths with scented candles or wrapping up in fuzzy blankets while you listen to soft music. But you also could try something totally different. Some people may find intense sensations more comforting. So you could try dancing, or taking cool showers, or listening to loud, rhythmic music. Self-soothing can feel incredibly tough for people recovering from eating disorders. So the key is finding something that genuinely feels nice and regulating for you. Self-soothing isn't about fixing your emotions or making distress disappear. When eating disorder behavior urges feel strong, self-soothing can reduce painful emotions. But really, it's more about caring for yourself and making difficult moments just a little bit easier to tolerate without using food or food restriction to cope. Number 2, accumulating positives. Eating disorders can steal a lot of the joy from your life. This skill helps you take it back. Eating disorders often make people's worlds smaller and smaller. You might avoid social events because of food anxiety, skip hobbies because you're too tired from restricting, or lose interest in hobbies unrelated to diet or body image. The DBT skill of accumulating positives asks you to intentionally do things you love. Have fun, find pleasure, and seek fulfillment in ways outside of your eating disorder. What gives you pleasure, even just a little bit? Maybe you like interacting with animals, watching your favorite TV shows, spending time with friends, creating art, or listening to your favorite music. Do these things mindfully and as much as you can. This skill is about purposefully doing things that connect you to your passions. Ultimately, it's about finding your joy and reminding you that there are good parts of life worth experiencing. When eating disorder thoughts are loud, engaging in something you genuinely enjoy can help quiet that mental noise and reconnect you with who you are outside of your eating disorder. Number 3, distraction with thoughts. When your brain gets hijacked by obsessive thoughts about food, calories, or your body, this skill helps you change the mental channel. Eating disorders love to keep your mind busy with exhausting mental loops. You might find yourself obsessing about what you ate the last meal, calculating calories, or just ruminating about your body. These thought spirals can feel impossible to escape and often trigger urges to engage in restricting, binging, or purging. The DBT goal of distraction with thoughts gives your brain something else to focus on instead. So for example, try naming all of the animals you can think of that start with each letter of the alphabet. Or try counting backwards from 100 by sevens. Or you can do an activity that takes your full attention, like playing video games, doing Sudoku, listening to an interesting podcast, or planning your dream vacation. The goal isn't to stop thinking about food ever again, it's to give your mind a break when you get stuck in thought spirals that are only making things worse for you. When you interrupt those mental loops, you give yourself space to recenter. You then can use other coping skills and make choices that support your recovery instead of feeding your eating disorder. Now you know 3 DBT skills that can help people recovering from eating disorders. A final caveat, these skills can be incredibly helpful, but this video is just an introduction. First off, there are dozens more DBT skills than these. I teach many of them in my other videos and in my books if you want to learn more. But also, full DBT is way more comprehensive than just DBT skills. It includes weekly group sessions, weekly individual sessions, phone coaching calls as needed, and specialized techniques designed to help people overcome the toughest mental health struggles. This comprehensive care is particularly powerful for people in recovery from eating disorders. Eating disorders are so complex and diverse, it can be life-changing to get individualized support from a therapist who is an expert in them. So, if you struggle with an eating disorder, I strongly encourage you to find this kind of treatment. Recovery is absolutely possible, and you don't have to do it alone. For help finding specialized treatment, check out Recovery.com and the resources listed in the description box below. Thanks for watching, and remember, you deserve support and care.